What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel Casper's Kicks. Once again, appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel as always. So today for y'all, I actually don't have a review or early review. I don't have anything with a physical sneaker in hand, but I do want to talk about all of the delays that have been happening, or I shouldn't say all of the delays because we really haven't gotten like a full update on stuff recently, but I'm expecting some of these shoes to be delayed or just late shipments. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So starting off, of course, I do want to start off with the Zen Master 4s, which are set to come out March 19th, but they ended up not dropping. They weren't loaded on Flex app. JD didn't have them. They weren't loaded on sneakers, and really we haven't gotten an update on what's going on with the Zen Masters. The release date just kind of came and passed by, and we heard nothing about it. So I'm curious to see what's going on with those. Even I haven't been able to get an early pair of them. Like, nobody has an update on the Zen Master 4s, and I even checked Z Sneakerhead's Instagram, and basically he said they were expected to drop the 19th, but they didn't, and there's no update on them as of right now. So I'm wondering if we're starting to get back into the time of where we were like a couple months ago, where stuff is going to start getting pushed back and we're going to go a while without releases, or just it's going to be, you know, where it was just difficult to cop stuff because it would release at one place and then weeks later it would release somewhere else. So that is on the Zen Master 4s. Like I said, I haven't really heard anything on them, so it's just going to be a wait and see until we get a future release date. I've seen June, I've seen May, so it's really no telling right now when those will come out. But I do want a pair. Hopefully I can get an early pair so I can drop a review for y'all, but it's just going to be a wait and see. Now, moving to March 24th, which is in a couple of days, we're supposed to be getting the Rui Hachimari 8s. Now, they are loaded on Flex app, but only the grade school pairs are loaded on there. They're not loaded on sneakers, and they're not loaded anywhere else that I've tried to find. I don't know if any boutiques are doing raffles for them, but only the grade school size was loaded on Flex, and you couldn't even enter the raffle for them. So that is another shoe that I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm assuming it'll be delayed just because they're not loaded on sneakers, and Flex app, you can't even enter the reservation for the grade school pairs. So, you know, that's a weird one. The Rui's also, there's an interesting shoe. I'm not the biggest fan of 8s, but I do kind of like that shoe. I do want to see it in person, just kind of get an idea of how that shoe looks and then what people think about the shoe. But like same with the Zen Master 4s, there just hasn't really been any word on if that shoe will get delayed or if there's going to be pushbacks on it or what's going on. Like I said, it's set to come out March 24th, which is in a couple days. Today is the 21st, so this Thursday they're supposed to drop. I don't know if we're going to get them on this Thursday, just because, like I said, it's no telling. We haven't heard any word. And even same with the Zen Masters, I checked Z Sneakerheads, and I didn't really see anything about the Rui's on there. So I'm curious to see if there'll be like a shock drop for those, or it'll just kind of be one of those things where it's like we just have to wait and see when those will eventually come out, or if they will eventually come out. I'm sure they will. It's just a matter of when exactly they will come out. But like I said, that is a shoe I'm curious to see in person. We haven't had an 8 in a while, so I'm sure some people are ready for them. If you're a fan of the NBA, I'm sure some people are ready for them as well in that aspect. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, the last one that I do want to talk about is the Jordan 3 Muslins. Now, those are set to come out this Saturday. Hibbett has them, or Hibbett has a raffle for them, and Sneakers has them loaded on their app. If you go on the Sneakers app and you go to like scroll with other shoes coming out, you'll see them set to come out on March 25th. Like I said, they're loaded on there. I think that is the only two places that the Jordan 3 Muslins are loaded. Now, I checked Flex, didn't see them on Flex. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Jordan 3 Muslins, and I'm curious to see if we'll get exclusive access from JD and Finish Line. I haven't heard anything coming. Usually it drops either Tuesday or Wednesday when we get early access, and then the next day will be the ship pairs. Or recently what they've been doing is they'll give you the access, and then a couple of days later it'll go live to where you can go in and actually claim the access. Now, it's Monday. We haven't heard anything. No access went out today. I guess we'll see tomorrow on Tuesday, or when I'm posting this video, if any access will go out. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, because I really do like the Jordan 3 Muslins. I do want a personal pair. I'm just hoping it's not super difficult trying to cop this pair of Jordan 3s. And like I was talking to one person earlier, and it's almost like, is this going to be one of those releases where really just Nike has the shoe and no one else is really getting the shoe. So it'll be interesting just to see, you know, as we get closer to Saturday, if more places will have them, if there were just going to be late shipments on them. It's just going to be interesting to follow along with this one. Like I said, people are ready for this one. Some people are ready, some people aren't ready just because of like the canvas material. So it could be one of those hit or miss threes, but like I was saying, they're not loaded anywhere besides Hibbett and then sneakers. So for sure sneakers will have them Saturday. Outside of that, it's just kind of going to be a hit or miss if like Flex gets them. And then of course, like I said, we're still waiting to see if JD and Finish Line will have them or if they will do exclusive access on them, which I'm hoping they do. But if not, it's going to make the shoe 10 times harder to get because there will probably be late shipments. And usually when they do the late shipments, they just kind of put the shoe out and then you hear about it by word of mouth that they have these shoes in stock or just kind of shoes sitting out. So another just wait and see, like the Zen Masters and like the Rui Hachimaris. It's just a lot of going on where we're not really hearing anything and we'll just kind of wait and see what's going to happen. Like I know the Midnight Navy 6s were already pushed back to May. We've had a couple other shoes already pushed back as well. So I'm sure we're still dealing with just the whole shipping delay and everything taking a while to ship. So I'm sure that's part of it. And to add the cherry on top, I want to say yesterday or the day before, Sneakers updated and on there they finally, like this shoe was supposed to drop way last year. They're finally dropping the purple skeleton Air Force Ones and then the Nike Dunk Halloween. I did reviews on both of those like a while ago. They're supposed to come out, I think, early October, if not September, like end of September. And we're finally getting both of those shoes April 1st. When I saw they were loaded, I was like, well, first, it's about time because, like I said, they're supposed to come out last year for Halloween. But to me, it's kind of weird getting a Halloween shoe in April. I know some people aren't going to care just because they like that shoe and they're going to want it. I'm sure I will be trying for both of them as well just because they're very interesting shoes. I don't have any purple skeletons in my collection. It is a nice shoe though. Same with the Dunk. I did have that one in person and I did love the detail on the Nike Dunk Halloween. But it's just weird having them shoes finally come out April 1st. And to add on top of that, where are the mummies? Because the mummy SBs never released on sneakers, and we really, I guess that's the topic for a whole nother video is the SBs not releasing on sneakers. But I'm still trying to get a pair of mummies and I'd hope they eventually drop on sneakers, but I guess it'll just be a wait and see what they decide to do with, I guess, the rest of the Halloween, because the Air Force One, the regular Air Force Ones with the Halloween print on there dropped, and then I believe the Presto Halloweens dropped as well last year, but we didn't get the purple skeletons, we didn't get the Dunks, and then we didn't get the mummy SBs. So to close out the video, just a quick recap. Waiting on Zen Master 4s. Rui Hachimari is supposed to come out March 24th, but we will wait and see on those. And then Muslim 3s set for Saturday the 25th. They are loaded on sneakers, so hopefully they're not too crazy to cop. Hopefully we get some other places that will drop them, but like I said earlier, it'll just be a wait and see with those. And hopefully we really don't see too many more delays when it comes to all this shipping stuff, because it's just been crazy these past 2 years trying to cop some of the shoes that have come out. And even like with the Georgetown ones, those have to come out. So hopefully just stuff isn't too much more difficult to cop when it comes out. But as always, appreciate y'all for stopping in. Let me know how y'all feel about the delays on stuff and if you've heard anything on stuff coming out in your local area. But appreciate y'all for stopping in. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit that notification bell so you can save today when I post new content. As always, appreciate y'all for stopping in. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.